Hi there, this is Katrina Sawa, the Jumpstart Your Biz Coach with jumpstartyourmarketing.com and your love and money mentor with loveyourselfsuccessful.com, my new book. And this is a video ezine, so this video goes out in my email newsletter, and I do one every week where I give you content or tips around something to do in your business or your life to help you be more successful, more profitable, or happier overall. So last week we talked about toxic people in your life, toxic relationships, and a little bit about how to manage that or get rid of or alleviate some of that conflict so that you could get supported better as an entrepreneur. When we're supported more through our loved ones, then we thrive more and are more motivated to go out and do sales and marketing, which ultimately leads in more revenue. This week, I want to talk about your love for self. Now, I'm talking about these 4 types of love, which are in my book, Love Yourself Successful. And so last week it was love in your environment, a love-filled environment, right? And the people in it. And love for self is probably one of the most important types of love that I believe entrepreneurs need to focus on in their business, in their life, in order to increase their business. And I'll tell you one thing. I was on last night a Twitter chat. It was a Twitter chat room where I was the speaker, quote unquote, but we were basically chatting back and forth about my book and the 4 types of love. And what came up when we talked about love for self was one of the biggest things actually that I see with women especially is that they don't feel sexy. You don't feel sexy, and that's a shame. I think everybody should feel sexy in their own body, in their own skin. I don't care what size you are, what color you are, what, abnormalities you may think you have, or issues you may think you have with your body. Usually if we don't feel sexy, it's because we're looking at our outside body and our outsideness, right? But sexy also comes from within. And I'll tell you a story. One time, about 4 years ago, I was at a conference, and somebody there a woman I met, found out I focus on helping people with their marketing and their follow-up, and she cornered me in the ladies' bathroom and was trying to pick my brain about follow-up marketing and how to really do that in her business better so that she could be more successful and get more clients. And after a 20-minute conversation, what really came out of that conversation, the reason she wasn't doing her follow-up was because she didn't feel sexy. She didn't feel pretty. She didn't feel like getting out there and talking to people. She didn't feel like following up with people because she didn't feel worthy or sexy or good enough. She didn't feel like getting on video because she didn't like the way she looked. Okay? And wasn't confident and had that, self-esteem around how she felt about herself, and that was preventing her from getting more business through follow-up marketing. Okay, so this does play a big part in if or how successful you become in your business. Now, it's not just about being sexy, right? But we have a lot of head trash in our head, and there's a lot of different things. Whatever's going on in your head, I'm not good enough, I'm never going to make it, I'm not worth that amount of money, whatever track is playing in your head is what we have to get rid of, or at least become aware of, so that you can say, thanks for sharing, but I'm not going that way today, right? I'm not going to think that way, or I don't believe that anymore. And so these things are in your subconscious, and whether you like it or not. And so the first step is really becoming more aware of what you're thinking, saying, and doing to sabotage yourself, basically, to success. So that's my message to you today. I hope this was helpful. Obviously, there's a lot more work to be done around this issue, self-worth and self-esteem, and how you think about yourself and how you treat yourself. If you're putting yourself first, if you're calendarizing your life so that you have time for whatever it is you need to fill your tanks of joy and happiness and love and faith and whatever values are important to you, you have to fill your tanks every day. Okay, if you're not doing things in your day-to-day or week-to-week routine that are making you the best you can be, then you're undervaluing yourself and you're not treating yourself with the respect that you deserve. And I urge you to change that immediately if you want to see better results in your business. I would love to talk with you. Make sure that you are signed up for my email newsletter so that you don't miss one of these videos. A lot of times they're about this kind of work on yourself. A lot of times they're on strategic business or marketing strategies that you need to implement in your business to get more clients. And all of it plays a part in building a more successful, happier life for yourself, which is what my goal is for you. And why I'm here on this planet is I want to make everybody a little bit happier in what they're doing in their life and their business. So I urge you to sign up. You can go to jumpstartyourmarketing.com to sign up in the box there, or you can go over to the book website. Either one is going to get you on the email newsletter list. You might want to pick up the book if this is something that you want to work on. It's loveyourselfsuccessful.com, and through the end of the year, this year in December, there's a launch going on. So you're going to get thousands of dollars in bonuses when you do buy the book for $15 plus tax and shipping. So it's actually a really good deal. But if you want to talk to me, come and talk to me in a complimentary strategy session. I would love to find out where you are in your life or business, where you really want to go, what's missing, what needs to change, and figure out how we can help you get there. Okay? Go to askkat.biz for that, askkat.biz, and I'll talk to you soon.